love it. So I like both. Your scuffed green screen makes it look like you're in a sim. You're a sim in an old sim game. I am. When was my last threesome? 4 years ago, apparently. If your significant other wanted to do something crazy like meth, would you do it with them? No, I would not. I would not do it with them. No way. Not meth. What's the difference between coming and having wet dreams? Well, it depends. I can, like, any wet dream I've ever had, I end up coming in my sleep, and I usually have, I guess that's another thing too, why I don't masturbate often, because I usually have, wet dreams twice a week, so that's probably why I don't masturbate, but, people with wet dreams, like, they usually don't finish, whereas coming, you do finish. So I think that's the difference, but I managed to make myself come, like, in my sleep. If you could clone...
Thank you! Came into stream. Stage for the wet dreams.
Hey! Cracker Jack, thank you so much for the resub. Welcome back. I've missed you. Has a guy ever grabbed your butt while kissing you? Of course. That's amateur shit. If you didn't, I'd be offended. If you could clone yourself, would you have sex with yourself? Yes. Absolutely. Dropping acid? No. Do you like going to raves? I've never been to one. I've never been to an actual rave. But they seem really fun. I want to go. Have you taken a BDSM test? Yes. I took one a long time ago. I could probably redo it. But I've already done one before, and it said, like, my very top 3, I think it said, like, dominant, rope bunny, and a switch. It was really weird because I usually don't like to be a switch, but I think a lot of the questions mentioned like relationships. I could be wrong, but like there was something that like there's only very certain times that I will be a switch for somebody that I will switch, but like I said, if it's someone I'm in a relationship with, like, yeah, you know, I'll do it sometimes, but not every time. But yeah, I kind of want to redo that test now that it's been like it's been a while. Like, it's probably been about 2 years since I've done that test. Are you a 1 or 10 on the BJ level? I'd probably give myself an 8.9. Wet dreams are generally pre-cum from arousal, not full-on orgasm. Exactly, yeah. Do you still need clitoral stimulation to come, or can you just come back? These are getting very specific here. How many times do you think you have done meth? I've never done meth. I've only done coke. We've all sucked our own dick, but I don't think I'd let my clone suck my dick, you know? Wait, why? Wait, why? You ever heard of Pornhub? Right. I've been okay, Cracker Jack. How have you been? What does it mean that you are a dom? It means that, like, I'm usually a shot caller in bed. Like, I will tell you, like, what I want. I will tell you how to give it to me. I'm very vocal. Other ways it can mean that you dominate somebody, which a lot of people relate dominating to pegging, but I've never done that to a guy before. Obviously that's what makes it pegging, but I've never done that before, and I would only do that if my partner at the time really wanted to try it. Otherwise, like, that's not something that I would pull out on the first date. Have you ever made out with a girl? My longest relationship was with a female, which was almost 3 years. Am I an anxious person? I don't know. I'd have to have chat answer that for me, because I don't know. I don't think I'm anxious, but I might come off that way. I don't know. Has streaming helped? Yes. Do you ever do a kiss before? Meech! I've missed you so much! I never do kiss. No. Best place to meet women? The bookstore. I usually wake up right before I'm out. Oh. Has a guy ever asked you out on a date? Yes. It's a visual thing. I don't know, watching myself eat my ass would be so hot. I don't know. I'd be like, yes. I don't know. I also like Coke. I didn't get my girlfriend to peg me. Ask her. Can we please not talk about sexual topics? I'm only 6 years old. True. True. I've done a lot of stuff. There's a lot of things that I will say that I've definitely done. There's a lot of things you guys could probably think of that I've definitely probably done. What's the best way to get rid of soda stains from the carpet? Okay, don't rub, dab. Okay, you gotta dab it. Don't rub it in, okay? You have to dab it, let it soak, pick it up. You pick it up, okay? You pick it up. There's no rubbing. You just dab, pick. And you pick it up, and you let it soak. And you let it soak a ton, and then... What kind of pop is it? Have you ever played Dungeons and Dragons? Yeah, we're doing a campaign right now. We were supposed to do it last week. Did we do it last week? I don't think we had D&D last week. No, we didn't. Because I remember, because I ended up watching like GTA or something. But yeah, your leg is shaking right now, so I'm guessing that you'd be anxious. Yes, you're right. You are so right. I forget. But did you say that you used to be on benzos or never? I don't know what that is. No, I've never been on that. I've been good, Meech. How are you? Chicken or beef? Chicken. I'm not attracted to guys with beards. But you're attracted to yourself. Scarlett is a sub or loves to be dominated. That's what a sub is, yeah. A lot of girls are subs. A majority, I would say 60% of women are subs. It is what it is. Hi, Jay. Need some advice on how to pick up 27-year-old daughter. You missed that. You missed that, Dan. I already answered that question. I already missed it. You're good? That's good. Are you playing GTA? Are you in that? Are you lactating? Last question. How soon should a guy ask a girl out if he wants? And if he waits too long to ask a girl out, will he get friend zoned? No. I think usually the longer you wait, the better anyway, because then the girl gets a chance to get a feel for you to see if she really is interested in you. So there's no such thing as too late, but there's definitely such thing as too early. I mean, the only way that it would be too late is if she ended up finding somebody else who asked before you. But I think if you just take things slow, be friends, hang out, like you have to be friends first. I personally think you have to be friends with someone before you can go on a date with them. That's my personal opinion, but times have changed, so... Yeah, the season pass came out. Yeah, I have it all installed. Wait, do I have to buy something or is it free? Is it okay for a male to be a sub? I think so. I'm not attracted to myself. I like myself. Interesting. Out of all the girls that have been on the Rock Show, which one do you think you could have sex with? All of them. Is it okay to be a male sub? I think, yeah, it's okay. Do you need a balance of romantic sex and crazy sex? No. I don't need a lot. I don't need much. I really don't. Just the pee-pee a couple of times. You know, all good. I don't really need the... I mean, like, it's not necessary to have... Because, like, you can have romantic crazy sex. You can have both. You can do both at the same time. Definitely very, very, very plausible. But you can also have... You can also give romantic head. So, you know, it depends. You can have crazy sex and then just have romantic head. It's great. You look into each other's eyes. You know, you can definitely have a lot of... Yeah, you can have both. Pineapple on pizza. Yes. There's a new DLC. Is it live yet? I thought it... Are you gonna fuck BJP? No. What the fuck? Why would I do that? That's a very interesting question. Nowadays, you just fuck first and ask what their name is later. That's so gross. Benzo? No, I've never done that before. Am I, no, I'm not going to TwitchCon Berlin. I wish. I would love to, but I can't afford it. You have to pay? Scuffed sweet Anita. In the flesh. It's probably just because my male body doesn't turn me on. Oh, maybe. All I need is head. That's actually been my thing for a while too, but I guess it was because I had a girlfriend. Like, having a girlfriend, the way that we had sex was oral. That was our sex because we didn't have penises, you know? And until we got a strap on. So like for a while, like head, I was set. Like, I didn't need a lot. I was fine with it. Totally fine with it. If your girl doesn't give you head, do you break up? Yes. You know why some guys don't go down on a girl? I probably think that they think that vaginas smell and taste like roses and candy, or they might actually have an infection and it might smell weird or something, maybe. But I think a lot of guys that don't enjoy it, I think I don't know. That's one thing I could think. Like, maybe they had a bad one. It was rotten or something. Waited too long, left it in the fridge too long. Or like they just genuinely don't understand that a vagina doesn't smell like roses. I don't know. Doesn't mean I won't suck my own dick though. That's so weird. I've been in love with a girl for many years. The issue is that my mother doesn't like the relationship with this girl. She keeps getting in my way, but our father is pretty okay with it. Oh man, it depends on how much you value family over blood over water. My family absolutely hated that I had a girlfriend. They didn't like her, and then eventually my dad got to the point where he was like, okay, listen, I understand you like females, but if you want to date a girl, that's fine, but she's not the one for you. And so it took my parents a really long time to get comfortable with me. Like, even to this day, my mom hates it. Like, anytime I bring up the fact that I had a girlfriend, she like throws up a little. Our parents grew up very old school, you guys. All of our parents grew up very old school. So, you know, like back then that was frowned upon. So anyway, I learned over time that parents usually have a good judge of character for their kids, you know? They've been around the block a couple more times than we have, and my mom was right and my dad was right about a lot of the things